Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this file, and looking at it real close, it's a blend. He told me how he did it, but what he wants to do. So first of all, you'd always want to go and break the blend apart, and then I'm going to go and group it together. But what he's doing, he's Control D and make a duplicate, moving the rotation of the node and rotating it 22.5 degrees. Well, he wants to delete that part of the overlap so it won't be overlapped. It's a little bit difficult. It's a little bit weird. What I would do, I'm going to make a duplicate of that and move it over. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to go to Effect, and I'm going to contour it to the outside with rounded corners, and I get a contour around it. So that's going to stop my leak. But I'm also going to do this. I'm going to go to Object and break the contour apart, and then grab the contour and go to the inside. That put one, and now I'm going to go to Object, break the contour apart. That put one right on the edge of our graphic, sealing up all the. So this, I was going to think this video wasn't going to be helpful to many people, but that could help you. Now I'm going to take a rectangle and try this first. It might not work. And see, it didn't work. It still got some leaks in there. And so that part's not going to work. But what you can do is go up to Object and ungroup it and try to grab that. Well, you might have to grab a couple of things and nudge them out of the way. So there's our contour. So what we want to do now is take this and let's make it blue. That really doesn't matter. And let's nudge it over here. And let's Control D and make a duplicate and put the center rotation on that node and rotate this 22.5 degrees. And we get that, but, and also we get, you can see the, the line. So we're going to try two things. We're going to go here and we're going to try front, back minus front first, the opposite of what we needed. I'm going to go front minus back, and that's what we needed. It cut out that overhang. Now we're going to Control D and make a duplicate and move the center rotation of that, and let's move this. We're already at 22.5. I could go 45 or I could go 0. And then I could just go Control D again. This one's actually going to be better than the first one I did for him. Let me just move this out of the way. And that's a good clue how he made it. I actually like this one. This one's a lot better. This one I could see the turning part that I did. So this one, that's pretty cool. At first when he emailed me, I thought, I don't know if this is going to be very beneficial to anybody, but now this is beneficial to me because it's pretty nice. And I know somebody's going to ask, I like that a lot. Somebody's going to ask, I don't know how he did it his, but I'm going to take a 3-point curve line and then just make a curve. Let's go ahead and make it black and make it something other than a hairline. Control D and make a duplicate and mirror it, and then just offset it. And then grab both of them. I did mine 30 degrees. I'm going to go to Effects and Blend, or not 30 degrees, 30 times. And there you get that effect. But see, we got these open ends, so you need to correct that. And you could go, let's double that and go 60. And it's almost blacked out. But see, you still got open ends. You wouldn't want to go any more than that. But anyway, that's how I would do that to get, so I've done this a lot with colors. I mean, if you just took, well, let's just do it real quick in a color so you'll get grasp the idea. Well, let's just do this. Control D and make a duplicate of that circle. Use the Smart Fill tool on that. Let's go left click, right click, Control D. It is a lot easier just being this and rotate that 22.5 degrees. And then use this shape with this Smart Fill tool. And then you could put that anywhere. And just to prove it worked, we're going to take away the fill and add an outline just so you'll see that it's perfect. Control D, move you've got to make sure it's on that node and then rotate it 22.5 degrees. And that's what we're doing. We're taking away the other part of the flower. I call them flowers. I don't know what people would call it. That's a flower to me. And you're taking away so you won't have any overlap. If you didn't do that, at some point, it's going to be overlapped right there. So you could cut either edge. You could put the Smart Fill here, or you could put it there. And then just rotate it the same degree you rotated the first one. Anyway, I truly hope that answered his question. Thank you for watching.